I say it all the time. I'll say it till people are tired of hearing it. Social studies is the most important subject we teach and the one we do the worst job of. Because look at how many freaking idiots and morons we have just in our society alone that have no basic concept and understanding. You know, again, people, you're protesting for Palestine. All right, go to Gaza, meet up with some Hamas people, and let me know how that works out for you. And don't go cry to the embassy like these other clowns did. They went over there to demonstrate. Look, I get it. There's bad things that are happening around the world. There's bad things. Innocent people are getting caught up in it. That's called war.
Yeah.
And World War I was the first, really the first conflict where human civilian casualties died on large scale that had happened, because typically before then it was militaries versus militaries.
Yeah.
And World War I brought innocent civilians into the fray, and more so World War II. And from then on, it became just an accepted process.
Well, you talk about teaching our history and how it's the most important. Like Germany themselves put so much emphasis on teaching the Holocaust because
They didn't want it to happen.
they don't want it to happen again.
Right.
You know, they put that emphasis, and we as a country, like you said, I don't think we do a great job. People, I mean, even my wife, sorry, babe, she was just like, history's so boring to me. It was but it's so important.
And that you didn't have a good teacher.
It is so important.
Look,
I think some
to know
people
our
are just
history.
less curious about things. And
Yeah.
for people like us, I'm just curious about how people lived and how we got to where we are today. Because we didn't just happen to be this way. Generations and thousands of years have created this kind of culture. That we've, of course, the United States culture has only been around for 250 years now. But
I would argue another thing that we don't put enough importance on because we're isolated, like you were saying a while ago, James, is geography. The geography is so important, especially when you look at historical books like the Bible and different historical books from Europe. Like geography plays such an important role in so many different religions, so many different, their history, their geography, their numerology, all of those are so important in countries over there, and we just take it for granted here.
And we only think back to our history.
History started 200 years ago.
Yeah,
250 years ago.
instead of all the history that was here before us.